Learning Zil Nishmas Etta Ahuva Basaka Maseches Nazir Perek Beis Mishna Hey Hareini Nazir va'olai legaleach Nazir. If someone says I am a Nazir and I will be megaleach a different Nazir, so when he says I will be megaleach another Nazir, he's actually referring to the carbon at the end of the Yemei Naziris after, let's say, the 30 days for Stam Nazir. On day 31, he brings his karbanos and oila achatas and a shlomim, and he's megaleach. We'll learn more about it in the Masechta. But over here, when he's saying alai legaleach, he's not referring to the galeach, he's referring to the karbanos. So he's going to bring karbanos of another nazir. So he's mechuyev in two sets of karbanos, his own naziris, which would be mechayev karbanos, and then he also is being mechayev himself to bring karbanos for a different nazir. V'shama chaver, his friend heard, va'amar va'ani va'alei legaleach nazir. I also want to be a nazir, and I also want to bring karbanos for a different nazir. So the Mishnah says that one kapata the other. If they're smart, meaning they understand how that they could save money over here, so then I could bring my carbon naziris for you, and with that I'm pater my own personal naziris that I had to bring, and you'll bring my carbon naziris, and with that you'll pater your own personal carbon that you had to bring. The im lav, because there's no halacha basically that you have to bring your own carbon naziris after you made naziris. You just have to bring a karbanos. And over here, where you're able to bring the karbanos of someone else, and someone else is able to bring yours, so you're only going to wind up bringing one set of karbanos, each person. The im lav, and if they're not pichin, then they each are on their own, and they're each going to bring two sets of karbanos. Megalchin nazir and acher, and they're going to have to bring their own set plus a different nazir's set of karbanos. Mishna vav harei alai legaleach chatzi nazir. Someone says it is on me to bring the karbanos of a half a nazir. So in this case, there's going to be a machlokes, Rameir and the Chachamim. But the Mishnah continues, just agav the last Mishnah, and says that there's two people over here doing the same thing. But really, the machlokes in our Mishnah is on these first words. Harei alai legaleach chatzi nazir. I want to bring the karbanos of a half a nazir. So the Mishnah continues that Shama Chaver, the friend, heard and said the same thing. So Rameir holds Zeh megaleach nazir shalom, Zeh megaleach nazir shalom divi Rameir, because Rameir holds Tfeis Lashon Rishon, meaning we go bust his first words. As soon as he says Harei alai legaleach, he's mechayev himself in a full carbon, because Tfeis Lashon Rishon. When he says chatzi nazir, it means nothing, because there's no such thing as a chatzi naziris. The Chachamim argue, no, Zeh megaleach chatzi nazir, Zeh megaleach chatzi nazir. We look at it that he's explaining himself by saying chatzi nazir, that he only wants to bring half the karbanos. The Gemara explains that if he would have used the words chatzi karbanos nazir alai, then everyone would hold that he only has to bring half the karbanos. If he would say karbanos chatzi nazir alai, everyone would hold that he has to bring all the karbanos. The question is, because there's no such thing as Naziris Lamechsa, the question is, if he uses exactly these words, Harei alai legaleach chatzi nazir, what does he mean?